This is a review of the American Military Parade, the 250th anniversary of the American military, and I just have to say I am very underwhelmed. It went for like 2 hours, but it was still small. Like if it was 1 hour, I think it would have been good. Well, like the amount of things there, but because they stretched it out for so long, it gave an underwhelming impression. If all those 2 hours of troops had gone by in 1 hour, it would have been impressive and entertaining, but instead it was boring, and I am disappointed. And like compare that to North Korea, there's length, they're more impressive, and that's not just because they have more troops. It's because of the formatting. The troops march in, making that's an event, and then they go into position. Now that's great. And then they go out of position. That's another thing. And then they do the march. That's one thing. So that's what North Korea does. And pretty much that's 3 points of interest. Whereas the Americans, it's just one because they just march along in a line, and there's no assembly, there's no nothing in front of the president. It's just much more disappointing because it's not in front of the square, it's in front of the road, so all they can do is just march by. And the spacing between units was also too much. Also, like the music, North Korea has better music, but I can't really blame America. But I think the big problem is that America doesn't have the institutional military parade like Russia does. Russia, they've been having a military parade every Victory Day, and that's good. So they're able to get good product out of that, let's just say. Meanwhile, the Americans, they don't do military parades often. So this 250th anniversary, big anniversary, should be a big military parade. It was a small, underwhelming military parade. I hope there's a bigger, better anniversary for the American country 250th anniversary, but I suspect it'll be equally underwhelming. And of course, Swaziland, they don't do military parades. They do drills in front of the king or whatnot, but that's because they've got a small military, and of course, if they did a military parade, it would be underwhelming. So I think Trump needs to improve his stuff next time. Hopefully JD Vance hopefully Kim Jong-un invites Trump to one of his military parades, and Donald Trump goes full Ceausescu and tries to copy him. Also, I'd like to say that there was ads in the military parade, which is like pretty American. Like they got a military parade. If the whole thing is supposed to be an ad for the military and stuff, like they had the people at the end like signing up to the US military and stuff. So if it's supposed to be a military ad, and then they've got all these ads for like it's just disappointing, you know. But it's also just America, so it's not disappointing. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be American if it didn't have ads. So I don't have much more to say except North Korea's military parades are better, and America needs to do better next year, and that is all. I would also like to say the American military has gone woke. It's not having women which makes it woke. What makes it woke is showing off the minorities and diversity. That is wokeness. It's not minorities, it's not like stuff, it's the celebration, it's like the pushing of it, that's wokeness. So yeah, and the American military pushed that. Like the videos they did, like North Korea also does videos, but all had like women in it, like disproportionate amount of like women, and that's wokeness. It's just wokeness, okay? Donald Trump's America is still woke. Like North Korea, they don't do that and stuff, but yeah. So, don't much more to say except that is all.